Okay, so our fourth and final game for Saturday is a game called Mean Streets. Let's see what this one's all about. I've never played this one before, so yeah, here we go. Oh, it's a copyright? Oh, right, but because we're using an ADF yeah, file, it's okay. Just hit enter. Okay, pretty cool title screen. Quite digging this. It sounds very mean and moody. Is this a cursor? No. Okay, it is a cursor, but you use the joystick to move around in. Okay. Uh, so okay, I guess that's start, options, and oh, load a game. Okay. Let's see. Light level, medium, video mode 50 hertz. Okay. 50 Hz. Music is on. Number of drives 2. Disk drives, I assume. Yep. Okay, you can actually change that. Okay. Yeah, sounds like everything's all legit. Let's, I guess, begin. Okay, is this us? It looks like we're get looks like we're just on our dressing gown, but yeah, pretty cool graphics. Okay, your name is Tex Murphy, a private investigator in San Francisco. The year is 2033, and you've just been hired by a beautiful young lady named Sylvia to investigate the death of her father, Dr. Karl Linsky. Dr. Linsky was a prominent professor at the University of San Francisco and had been working on a secret project. Sylvia had asked him about the work several times, but he would not talk about it. Then a few days ago, he jumped, or was pushed, from the Golden Gate Bridge. The police are sure it was a routine suicide, but Sylvia thinks it was a murder. Okay, are we stumbling upon a graphic adventure here? It was me originally thinking that this was just like a simple side-scroller platform. I don't think this is the case. But then again, I should have been more skeptical at the start because there was like a resume, like save game feature. Your job is to solve the case. You've been given $10,000 in cash by your client, and you have 5 leads. Please refer to, oh, here we go. Please refer to the getting started section of the manual. Let's hope that there is a manual available for a list of your leads and some important suggestions. Be sure to write things down and be careful to spell correctly. When questioning suspects, use people's full names. Escape to exit. Help available by pressing H. Okay. So, what's going on here? Are we in a car and we have to sort of drive to different destinations? Okay, quite like the 3D polygon effects and the 2D graphics in the foreground. I'm not hearing any sound though. No sound at all. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be the case. Because we definitely heard some music from the title screen. Don't know, expect to hear the car driving. I was going to say, well, it did suggest to read the getting started section on the manual, so yeah, probably only going to be a matter of time before we check that out. In fact, I get the impression that it's, oh, what's this? Incoming fax. Oh, okay. From Vanessa, Tex Murphy PI, September 25. Here's that article on Linsky's death. Noted professor found dead. Prominent university in San Francisco. Okay, so this is what we pretty much know already. 11:20 last night. Suicide note also found at his home, addressed to his daughter Sylvia. So space for more. Linsky's fiance, uh, was that Dolores Lightbody? That's her name. Indicated that the professor had been under a great deal of stress and had taken a leave of absence from his teaching duties at the university. Funeral services at 10 o'clock Friday, September 26th. All Saints Church. Escaped to exit. Is there a way to stop this? Oh, we can use the cursor keys as well. Okay, I'm actually, yeah. Since I don't know what the pause key is, I'm going to pause the screen on the emulation altogether, and it's said to look at the getting started section on the manual. So fingers crossed. Let's see if one is available. Hall of Light website has not let us down, so let's hope he doesn't let us down this time as well. But yeah, very recommended site if you want to check out on, just all things Amiga related, and in particular the manuals and um, box designs as well for each game. So, okay, Amiga, Mean Streets, wasn't it? Okay, sure enough, there is one available. And yeah, according to the Hall of Light, the year that it came out was 1990. Subcategory Adventure, uncategorized. Cool. So, an adventure game in a unique format. Okay, we've got two manuals here. We'll be wanting the English one, please. Okie dokie. So appreciate if you can't see. Yeah, apologies that you can't see all of that. So yeah, it just says mean streaks at the top of the, where it's all clipped. Instruction manual. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Looks pretty futuristic actually. More fut. Oh, is that like a got like a hover vehicle on the right there? Some Japanese symbols to the right. And that image of the lady kind of, for some reason, look like the pose kind of reminds me of Dangerous Streets, actually, which is a bit worrisome. Um, okay, let's scroll down. Oh yeah, sure enough, got the table of contents there. Is there a getting starting section? There is, around the middle section there. Okay, so that's I'll probably need to shrink the manual so I can see everything. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's got like a story section there, sort of like it's got a combination of text and illustrations. Looks pretty awesome. Oh, just very brief, but yeah, it's quite a lot has gone into the manual, that's for sure. Playing the game. Here we go, getting started. Here is the information you have to begin the case. Karl Linsky is the professor that jumped to his death. He worked at the University of San Francisco. Navigational code, I guess. 4663. Is that probably something to note down? I reckon so. Oh, here we go at the bottom. Using the navigation computer. Your speeder is equipped with a very sophisticated navigation system called the nav computer. You can bring up the nav computer by pressing N while in your speeder. Informa Information on how to use the computer is available on screen. Okay, let's go to that then. And then hit N. Okie dokie. Okay, some very small fonts here. Destination position. Oh, here we go. Right, it looks actually looks like an M, like enter mav code, but that's I'm guessing that's supposed to be N for that. So if we do N again, right, so that's where we type in 4663. Can you type in more numbers than that? No. Can you type in letters? Oh, you can type in letters. Oh, that makes things a bit more confusing. Okay, 4663. Enter. Destination lot. I'm not sure if that's the correct destination, but it says that. Let's just check again. So pausing screen again. Yep, sure enough, it does say 4663. Right. So we need to sort of drive to that location. Oh, wait a second. Using the autopilot. The autopilot is engaged or disengaged simply by pressing A while in your speeder. Oh, okay, so it's called a speeder, our vehicle. It will take you anywhere you want to go, but it must be programmed. Program is done on the navigation computer. Oh, that we've already done. Oh, one of two ways. Method one, enter in a navigational code as explained previously, and we'll set the autopilot's destination to that address. Or method two, moving the destination crosshairs with the cursor keys. Okay, so let's try that out. So by pressing A, autopilot engaged. Oh, we're actually taken off. Okay, so we're definitely not a land-based vehicle. We are very much flying around now. And yeah, still an absence of sound. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, which is a bit if it is, that's a bit unfortunate. Would be nice to hear, just like some semblances of a sound as the vehicle's taking off. So autopilot engaged. Oh, here we go. That's the location. Landed, press E to exit. Okay, we need to press the keys down. Oh, okay, here we go. University of San Francisco. The instruct the instructor's offices at the University of San Francisco are small cubicles attached to the main classroom areas. I walk down the corridor and find the door with Professor Linsky's name on it. I try the door, but it's locked. I pull out my private detective all-purpose door opening kit and quickly pop it open. I scan the office, but it looks like no one has been here for quite some time. There are miscellaneous notes on the desk and textbooks in a bookcase on the wall. I examine the notes, but they don't strike me as important to the case. An additional 5 to 10 minutes of searching produces nothing I can use. Nothing else to see or do at this location. Okay then. Okay, that wasn't really much to help. But there were, hang on a moment. I was gonna say there are other leads as well, according to the getting started section. Let's go back up. Sylvia Linsky is the person who hired you and lives at 4421. So I guess we go there next. Or was it 4221? So back at that. Oops, not 5, 4221. Just double check. Yeah, 4221. Okay, so enter for that. Invalid navigational code. Oh, hang on. 4421. There we go. Yep. Okay, so I assume we just resumed to autopilot. Yeah. Yeah, thank God they had the the sense to add in an autopilot engaged section. Otherwise, yeah, okay. We'll probably just be like moseying around for a very long time, trying to find the location. Although I suppose you could use the map to help out. Okay, are we going down? Yeah, we are. Okay, we have landed. E to exit. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Music and graphics, excellent. Um, the bell chimed inside, and after a moment, Sylvia opened the door. She wore a pale blue blouse and white shorts that were short enough to be. Oh dear. Do press fire here to continue or space? Doesn't say anything, but I. Oh, okay, it's a scrolly thing. Short enough to be friendly. She was as beautiful as ever with her soft blonde hair and clear blue eyes. I knew I was starting to fall for her. Oh dear. Careful, I reminded myself. She's a client, and falling for a client is dangerous in my business. Still, if only I knew how she felt for me. Okay. So choices. I guess we question, seeing that's the more viable of the option. Oh no, it's given me. It's turned into a text adventure. Yikes. The world is our oyster, or something like that. Okay, so underneath getting started, it says go visit these people or places and ask questions about names that you found. Be sure to use people's full names, it says in uh, capitals and bold. So, yeah, important. In addition to questioning them about other people, you can ask them about the following. Okay, so MTC Corp, Corporations, Gideon Enterprises, Overlord, Passcard, Password, Nexus, Law and Order, and Insurance. The following pages contain instructions on how to move around, question people, search rooms, etc. Please read carefully. Good luck. Can we ask about other people though? Okay, well let's do what it's telling us to do. So MTC Corp. MTC Corp. Sorry, can't help you there. Okay, I think it'd be easier if I sort of write all these down, as opposed to yeah, just like flicking through the screens. So what we got there? Gideon Enterprises, Overlord, Overlord, Passcard, Password, Nexus, Law and Order, and Insurance. What I was going to say, since we're talking to Sylvia Linsky, can we ask her about characters as well? Like Carl Linsky is the professor's name, isn't he? Uh, okay. And maybe ask her about herself. That's not how you spell it. Okay. Oh, Dolores Lightbody was Carl Linsky's fiance. Yeah, maybe ask her about her fiance. Um, and what's the other one? Steve. Oh, Steve Clements is the police detective in charge of the case. Okay, so let's start it off. So, was it Gideon Enterprises? Can I help us on that? Okay, doesn't seem like she can help us with many things. Pass card. Why do they give us all these options if they're pretty much going to be pointless anyway? Oh, here we go. I've heard the name, but I don't know much about them. I'm not very political. Oh wow, you got additional options of bribe and threaten. I don't think that will go down well. Bribing will be pointless as well because she's the one that was she the one that gave us the money to start off with, so we assume that she's already wealthy, so that would be kind of pointless as well. So that was Law and Order. Oh, that was probably a bad thing to say. What you're thinking, I might have killed my father for the insurance money, aren't you? I'm not going to deny that I could use $1 million, but honestly believe that my father was murdered, and if he was, I'm entitled to the money. Hmm. But if you investigate his death and you're convinced it is suicide, I'll accept your findings. Huh, so she doesn't sound like a very savory character anyway. Hmm. Oh, there we go. He was happy at USF, and that's, yeah, the code. Then he took a leave of absence to do some consulting work, and his whole personality changed. I'm sure he was in some sort of trouble. Because of this, I don't believe he committed suicide! Exclamation mark and full stop. I've lost both my father and the insurance money, and I'm going to find out why. If you need to look through his apartment, it's located at 4660. Have we already got that though? No, we haven't. Okay, 4660. And that's his apartment. Okay, that is very useful info. I think, anyway. I guess if we type in her own name, we'll talk about herself. Can't help her about her own name. Maybe because we didn't. Hang on, did we spell it correctly? Lin. Oh, Linsky, not Linkski. We might have spelled Sylvia wrong as well. Linsky, here we go. Yep. My past has been a little wild. Tex, I just have this thing about men. But I think a man like you would be enough to settle me down. Maybe when this case is over, you and I could explore that possibility. Wow, overly flirtatious for someone who's just had their, well, for someone who's just had their father killed. Hmm. Okay, the other one is Dolores Lightbody. Dolores and my father had talked about getting married to each other. I always felt like she had seduced him. Oh, hang on. Oh, you moron. Okay, yeah, Dolores Lightbody is Carl Linsky's fiance. Right. I thought it was Sylvia's fiance. Never mind, that makes more sense. Dolores and my father had talked about getting married. I always felt she had seduced him by black magic, because there was no other way my father would have fallen for a woman like her. Hmm. Okay, I think, yeah, no point. I don't think there's any point bribing or threatening. I think that will get us anywhere. Okay, just checking more of the manual. It does say to save quite frequently. So probably take that opportunity to leave a save state here. And we're doing that right now. Okay, so I guess we go back to the navigational section. And what was it? His apartment is located at location 4660. Okay, and autopilot engaged. Oh yeah, I can see the flashing bit of the distance. I wonder if we go like head to head with other, like airborne vehicles and they sort of deliberately crash into us. In case we're like, if we're deemed too much of a threat. I don't know, considering I'm playing it, probably not. That seemed like a rough landing, but okay, here we go. E to exit. Ah, okay. Yeah, so this game, it seems like it recognizes a second disk drive, but not a third one. That is totally fine. In drive DF1 as well. Okie dokie. you you are more than welcome. That's the that's the first time we've received a thank you for inserting a disc. Okay, the three-story Queen Anne-style home of Professor Karolinsky has been well kept. I step inside and notice the quaint style of furniture and decor. Okay, fire to continue. Oh, okay. How do we move around? Ooh, we made a loud noise there. Okay, I was expecting it to be like a graphic adventure in the sense that there's a cursor and you sort of click anywhere, but looks like we use the arrow keys. Oh, press fire. Look, get, move, open, on, off, taste, back. Oh, okay, so you... Right, so it's all control related. The couch is an antique 1960s contemporary style. Yeah, I wonder if 1960 is a navigational code. It probably is not. I'm just being silly with my thought process. Get couch. It's too awkward to carry around. I won't fit in the trunk. I like how it's so formal. it's, I was expecting it to just say, "How am I supposed to?" Don't be silly. Just. I like to think that he tried to do that. Move trunk. Do you want to hurt your back? Oh, okay. So we hurt our back by moving it, but we won't hurt it by picking it up and putting it in the trunk. Doesn't want to open. Your suggestion sounds a bit demented. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't everyone's couch have an on and off feature? Taste the couch. Yuck. Obviously, you're not a gourmet. So that implies that we did take a bite out of it. Plenty of fiber in our diet. Um, Okay, here we go. So couch, coffee table. The coffee table is made of brushed aluminium. Oh, and on the coffee table is a note and a chess set. Imagine the note's probably more important. The handwritten note says, I'm going to get you for failing me, Linsky. Hmm. And what of the... It's a bit fiddly, the inventory bit, but it's not too bad. The chessboard is set up with all the pieces except one. A bishop is missing. Ooh. Oh, it appears to be securely fastened down. Seems a bit weird to do that. Like, wouldn't you want it to be more portable? Like, surely you want to play chess in other areas. You decide to play the home version of Let's see if this is edible. Okay, fair enough. A miniature palm tree mutation is set in the corner. It's too awkward. Oh, we moved it? Okay, don't know what that especially did. You don't have what it takes to turn on a... If only I were poison ivy. Oh wow, lots of stuff here. Okay, chair, display case, trash can, desk, digital tape player. Okay, I imagine that will be the most important thing. Looks like a modern digital audio tape player. Okay. That, okay, appears to be securely fastened down. Hmm. Looks like you need a digital tape to operate this system. Ah, there's a desk. Oh, I see. So it's up and down to select the stuff, and then left and right. Okie dokie. That could be useful. Small desk key is of the seat of the chair. Certainly is. And now it's mine. Um, okay, look at the display case. The display cabinet is protected by a magnetic field. You notice two slot screws partially hidden and surmise that you could shut down the field if you had a slot screwdriver. Okay, so we can't, I'm guessing we can't get to the statue, but we can at least look at it. Inside the case is a historical artifact, the Maltese fruitcake, carbon dated as the oldest fruitcake in existence. It dates back to 16th century Europe. Nobody wanted to eat it then either. Value $4,000. There's no steal option, no take. Okay, what? No, we can't get it, can we? Yeah, because the display is shut tight. Trash can sits on the floor next to the desk. Ah, here we go. Two things there. A lease and a note. Lease is for space in the Bridgeview warehouse, located in San Francisco, and we got a code for that 4675. Where shall I note that? Lease for space. You know this one? Use the magnetic field to get the to pop the bubble. Yeah, that would be crazy if that were the case. If you can like locate to what's it called? Slightly magic's field. 4675. The note is a handwritten letter to Dolores Lightbody. It says, Dolores, I'm calling our relationship off. It was nothing to do with Sandra Larson. I just know there are other whales in the sea and I. Okie dokie. Okay, let's go back there. Okay, look at cabinet or painting, or indeed both. Solid oak. Open. Doesn't seem like it wants to open. Wait, move okay. Cabinet door. Oh, we're supposed to open that. Ah, okay. Um, Psychology textbook written by Karl Linsky. A page is marked. File cabinet key. Okie dokie. Grab that. The painting is an antique landscape. People used to buy these at Kmart. Let's see. So, not going to be an expensive one then. You don't have the tools or the time to remove it. Oh, but you can move it. Of course, how traditional and cliche. There's a safe behind the painting. Problem is though. Oh, oh, okay. We could just open. Is me expecting that it needed a combination? Okay, we just opened up the safe. Easy as. And there's money inside. Oh, okay. Hmm. Maybe we'll save it just in case we leave and someone arrests us. Let's grab the money. Look at money. $1,000 in cash. Already we've turned to a petty theft. It doesn't acknowledge anything there. No, I suppose if we were like a true detective, we would close the safe and probably not even touch the money, to be fair. Um, okay, what we've got here: bar and whiskey. There's a cabinet door. A shoebox. Professor, I got the possible Nexus passwords to be decoded. ISBPHO, UEQNE, Lazentol, and a bunch of other words. Okay. Not sure if we should even note these down or anything. Hmm. Oh yeah, we'll definitely run off with the money just to see if anything sort of happens to us. It's funny how I went to, oh, I better not threaten this person to, well, money's money, nab. Look at whiskey. I think I'm beginning to understand why Sicko redeemed this game. The Jack Daniels whiskey bottle is half full. Incidentally, it could also be half empty. More importantly, taste the whiskey. You lift the bottle to your lips and remember your promise. Not, oh, what? Not to drink while on a. Oh, okay, so taking money's fine, but not drinking. What the hell oh, okay. What the hell you say and pour the entire contents down your throat. The entire contents. Like, I know it's not like the strongest. I know Jack Daniels isn't like the strongest whiskey, but half a bottle is half a bottle. That's yikes. Like, and we've got the whiskey as well. Oh man, maybe I should be a private detective. Maybe I should be a private detective and just go around places taking money and drinking alcohol. It's like, yep, these are the perks of the jobs. I am untouchable. Press fire there. Go back. Okay. Oh, is that a fax machine? Um, God, there's too much. There's way. I do applaud the game for having lots of stuff to sort of explore. Really makes it, yeah, very deep and involving. If one were to take this game seriously. Look at switch. Looks like a light switch. Ah, that is on and that is off. Fax the money, yeah. Or just, yeah, fax it to our own home addresses. Oh, look, there's money. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Standard oak and metal entry table with a fax machine. Oh, there's a fax message. Dear Professor, looking forward to our date Saturday. Love, Sandra Larson. Well, afraid we're going to have to postpone that one. Let's go back. Actually, how do we just, oh, there we go. Okay, very, yeah, very easy controls there, so I do approve of that. Yes. Okay, so that was eventful. We got money and whiskey out of that. I don't know if it said we drunk the whole bottle of whiskey, but yeah, we still got some whiskey to drink the remains of or sniff, I guess. Um, what? So, oh my, we're already 50 minutes into this. Okay. John Richards is the medical examiner. His office is that. Should we go to Dolores Lightbody? Um, so the code there is 4920. Let's check out that place. Oh, good point. Yeah, I guess we will be, won't we? I wonder if it acknowledges that. Oh, but then again, yeah, we got autopilot, so I guess that's compensating for our drunkenness. So yeah, I think this was set in well, I gotta say the future, hence the flying vehicles and stuff, the hover cars, and yeah, I guess that's why autopilot's a feature, just in case anyone does get plastered. Okay, that didn't take too long. That's good. Okay, this two back in. Ooh, the music's back. Excellent. Dolores Lightbody lives in a well-kept Victorian house in a neighbourhood filled with the houses of attorneys and bankers. I walk up to the front door and ring the bell. She answers the door. Miss Lightbody is not what I expected. She has the face of a Saint Bernard. Oh my. Um, okie dokie. I guess. What? Oh, yeah. I forgot. What do we question her about? That's a good point. Um. Well, I guess we go through the usual stuff and then the names after that. Can't help you there. Okay, getting a lot of nothing. Oh, here we go. Heard the name, but don't know much about them. Not very political. That's exactly the same thing as. Oh, she's crying now. Okay. Insurance. That was the same thing that Karolinsky said. Insurance. Carl had taken a life insurance policy out several months ago. He was worried about his health and wanted to leave his daughter something. Do, 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 do. Carl was my fiance, and he had been quite upset lately. He was worried about the project he was working on. He wouldn't talk about it in specifics. So, yeah, we know Carl lived at 4660. That's already been covered. But he didn't work there. I think he had a lab somewhere in the city. His work must have been for the government because everything was top secret. Ooh, okie dokie. Well, at least she seems to be cooperative. Sylvia and I never got along very well. When her father died, she was quite upset. She was even more upset when she talked to Peter Dole. Peter Dole, the insurance agent. Of course, he's Peter Dole, isn't he? Ah, dear. It seems the insurance company would not pay the $1 million because her father's death was declared a suicide. Okie dokie. So I think we covered all the names there. Question about face. Tell me about face. Yeah, I don't think it was programmed for such depth. Can you just type in you? But I think we've already covered that. Okay. So there was his apartment, but do we have enough time for that? Don't think we do, but let's find out. Oh wait, no, we did. We already checked his apartment, didn't we? Yes, we checked his apartment. There was a lease for space, which the code was 4675. I guess we can check that out, but it's probably nothing special. 4675. Okay, let's hope the journey is not too long, so we can check out that place. But yeah, pretty much time to wrap things up. This has been quite delightful actually. I'm always worried when it comes to like adventures and stuff. Like graphic adventures aren't too bad because even though I'm no good at them, quite a lot of graphic adventures offer a lot of screens to explore. So it's sort of nice to sort of have a hunt around the place, interacting with characters and stuff. And yeah, just want to say thanks to the whole of that website once again because yeah, were it not for those guys and giving us the manual, we would struggle a lot here because we needed the manual to get the starting code, and without that, we would have been screwed. I think it just needed a bit more music as you were sort of sailing across the areas. It just feels. I mean, imagine. I don't know if there is an option to sort of turn on or off sound effects, but oh, what's going on here? Oh, here we are. Oh, oh wow. Okay. Well, this was unexpected, and it looks like the people are just made out of glass. They just like shatter about. That's weird. What a way to end it. The bullets. Yeah, just shame that the bullets aren't more visible. Oh, okay. Getting a bit serious now. And it, oh, okay. Game over. Just very, very immediate there. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. At least even the combat section. I didn't even know there was a combat section, to be fair. But yeah, it was explained in the options, wasn't it? Fight level. I guess that's the fight level there. You can adjust that, can you? To high or low. Okie dokie. And yeah, seeing as I only made like one or two saves, it'll probably take some time to go back to that bit. But we have, yeah, we are beyond the hour mark, so time to wrap this one up. But yeah, really seems like a very engaging graphics adventure with a lot to soak in. I can imagine people putting in, if they were to take this one seriously enough, I would imagine they would invest many hours into this.